friends, this is B. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to unbox this stationery item, and it is from the brand called andliebe. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. And this part right here on their brand is German, and it translates for affection or love. This was a pre-ordered item. Me and my friends placed an order for this back in April. I will insert a photo of the box that this came with because it was a bit huge. I didn't expect it. Delivered by DHL. And we ordered this back in April, and there were different schedules that you can pick, and the only option for me at that time was just July. So here we are. And this is how it looks like. The color is black. Other options for this one are natural, brown, dark brown, and then you have black. My first option was dark brown, but because I was in Singapore at that time, in an underground trail when I was placing an order, when I refreshed, it was already sold out. And my second option was black. I'm twinning with my other friend, hello Yijing, for this particular color. The dimensions of this Bungu Desk Pouch is 270 millimeter for the width, and then this one right here for the height is 170 millimeter, and then the depth is 90. I will try to insert a photo or the link in terms of the whole dimensions, including this one and these as well. So the front looks like this. Then you have the side, the bottom, the top, and then you got the back where you can see the branding. For the zippers, this may be a bit loud. And let me take this out. So the inside, it opens wide because of this one right here. And then you've got that one slot here at the back, and then two in front, and then you've got this leather trimming. I like that without anything in it, it stands on its own, primarily because this one helps as well. And another thing that I appreciate from the brand is the information that's available, not just the story how this one came to be. When I do online shopping, the very first thing I look for are technical specifications. Marketing is secondary for me. And when I saw the details about this, the leather, Japanese domestic leather, pebble nume, the interior is made of artificial suede. So to compare this with another item that I have from them, this one is tochigi, and you've got this like pebble. So in terms of surface, it's a bit different. So front looks like this, back looks like that. I've had this for 2 years, and I am comparing the inside because this one says artificial suede. This one right here says ultra suede. Ultra suede is a brand name from Toray Industries. In terms of feel, they are similar. You won't really be able to guess, but that information, I appreciate that. And for the zipper, which I was testing earlier, it is YKK. So information like that, it's very simple. And yet for other brands, they give you vague descriptions, which, why? From the looks in front, I know what you're thinking. It looks similar to Delfonics pouch, which I also have. We'll also do a comparison of that as well. Hold on. So this one is my Delfonics pouch. Yeah, I never really cleaned it, so the white has turned yellowish. So you can see like side by side how they look like, and then obviously the one like how it looks from the back. So there are more pockets for this one because you're using a canvas for the material versus this one, which is leather. Now for the size, the Bungu Desk Pouch is actually larger, a bit larger. And so if I do here from the back and then I place this on top, I don't know if you can see that, but maybe from the top view, you can see that there is that bit of a difference. And then in terms of the contents, so when this one opens wide because of the material, so I think he thought about it with this one. So for leather, obviously it's not as flexible as this. So whereas this one, if I take everything out, so without the contents except for this file folder and then the ones in here, it can also stand on its own. And this one, you can make this as a bag because of this. For andliebe, they do offer another bag which has this part in front. That one I think is already sold out by the time this video is published. For the items that you can put inside this Bungu Desk Pouch, the pen case, so you can put it down or it fits like that. So you have the A5 horizontal notebook from Hobonichi, so I'll put this here. Traveler's notebook passport, so this has 3 inserts. I also have my 5-year Hobonichi, so this is the time where we're doing puzzle to fit everything in, I suppose. But yeah, with the case and then the Hobonichi, if you do it like that, even with the cover, if you have one, you can do that. You can do that inside and you still have this. And then we also have an A6 notebook with a leather cover from Superior Labor. So this is an A6, just a grid notebook from Hobonichi. So you can put like that, like if that's all the things that you want to put in and then close. So I'll just do it like this. And then we also have a slot here. I used to use a Hobonichi Week, so you've got the regular and the mega. So we'll try the mega first. So with everything that you saw inside, obviously it's gonna be bulky. If you're using a mega, the regular one just fits nicely. It's still, yeah. So if we change up some combinations, so this one doesn't usually leave the house. This I can bring now when I travel. So if I do a 5-year, this one, and then I also use the regular size, so I can do it like that. And then maybe we can squeeze it like this and like that. Can we close? So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 notebooks, a pen case, just to mix it in there. And yeah, you can still close it. And then probably for this part, you can just use like thin ones, maybe a sticker release paper for the stickers. So that one would squeeze right in. So just to give you like a realistic thing of, can I put a lot of things? So for me, usually, like if let's say I travel, that's the only time that this would probably come along. But if not, I don't usually, it's just at home. And then maybe this, not so much because I already have that here. So this one I can take out, and then obviously, like if let's say it's like for some people, they have this combination, they got regular and mega, and then let's say a TN, like they can all do like that. Not for standing position because it's already over. So this is the only way if you're using like a Hobonichi Weeks. And then, so I've got this one. So if I was traveling, for example, or maybe I want to go to a cafe, the regular size, I use this almost daily because of my wellness life book. So usually it's like that, and then you've got your planner and then your notebook. Something like this is enough for me. And then what else? For the slots on the side, I do have, because I just use this to keep like different notebooks and then put it in this sleeve. So using the same setup earlier, so if I do here, this one, and then this one, and then I got like dialogue notebooks that it can fit in this section right here. So put here, and then in front. So the sticker release paper, I will probably just put this here all the way at the back, so like this. And then this one's already like enough for me. And then for the front, on this part, obviously, like I have like passport size, you can do it like that, like the ones that they were sharing on their website. So for example, like the Love and Trip, so this is thinner, well, it's still using 3. It's gonna be a bit tight if I do that because I do have like charms in front. However, if it's like really thin, like this one has just only 1, even if you have this in front, yes, this one I can squeeze inside. Yeah, like so. So if it looks like that. And then for the pen sleeves in front, this one is a bit thicker just by looking at it. And then for the types of pens, I don't own a Mont Blanc yet. So my biggest pen would be the Tassia. So it would fit right here like that. And then let's include 2 more. This one is Pelikan M605, the black tortoiseshell. Like this. On the photos, they actually clip this here. I'm not that person. So just here on the side. You also got a Pilot vanishing point. So I can do it like that. And then I have another one here. So I've got my Platinum 3776, also same thing. So if you want 4 fountain pens like this one, it can be in that setup. And then what else can we put? Other pens would be the Uniball Zento. And what's here? Okay, this one, the Kaweco DIY Sport, so obviously it can fit here. So you have this one's the Zento Signature, and then we also have the Kurotoga, just so fit here. And then if you use the Multi-8, I mostly use this for tracking, like coloring. So instead of having multiple markers, this is my version of a marker. So I can put it like that. Or if you want to change this with, let's say, another mechanical pencil, so that one you can just do it like, you can do it like this, or because this is the Graph Gear 1000 where that front section is protected, yeah, I can do it like that. And then we also got the Midori, their drawing tool, so can do that type of like combinations. And then what else? I do have another one. Okay, let's try one last thing. So the chubby end knot. Yeah, it can it can fit both. I don't know why you want to put it on here, but just to, you know, just to test. So it can fit all. And then another one that I also want to try, scissors. So the portable one, and yeah, that one fits too. So you can like put on different places. Another thing that I want to test, one last thing. So if I take these two out, so one last thing that I want to test, my Cobo Clara color. So for example, like this, and then all of the tools. So for example, mechanical pencil, a fountain pen. Let's just put this one in here, and you've got the scissors. So that's it. If you have any questions or anything at all in terms of this Bungu Desk Pouch, just comment down below. Thank you so much again for watching. I'll see you on the next one.